Hey, how's it going today, guys? Scott Overholt with SOS Kettlebell. For the workout today, you're going to need 2 kettlebells, one lighter, one heavier. Ideally, if you're using a 20 as your light bell, you would grab a 40 as your heavy bell. So try to get something that's close to twice as much. First exercise, so we're going to alternate in between. We're going to do 10 exercises. We'll start with the light bell, go heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. So we'll switch on every single one. First exercise is going to be a ribbon. So handle down, ball of kettlebell is up. We're going to inhale as it goes around through our halo. Coming back out of the halo, you're going to exhale, turn your glutes on, go into a nice controlled twist through the hips and the low back. Inhale around, exhale out, follow it with the eyes. After our ribbons, we're going to go over to the heavy kettlebell, two-handed swing. So we're going to get to our swing ready position, pull the shoulders in, hike the bell high into the hips, exhale, inhale into that back swing, make sure we get good pelvic tilting on those. Make sure we get good lockouts in our swings. For our light exercise, you can hold it by the handle, you can hold it by the ball of the kettlebell, but we're gonna squat, hamstrings parallel to the ground. We're gonna curl, open up the arms, close them back up, stand up, and we're gonna push overhead with it. So squat, curl, pressed on your light kettlebell for number 3. 4, we're going to our heavy kettlebell for a lunge hold row. So when we do this, stability and strength in this front leg, really lengthen out this back hip flexor. We can do this supported or unsupported, which really challenges that support leg. Fingertips to ribs, good exhale. Make sure we get a nice stretch in that back leg. For your light bell, number 5, we're gonna do a side swing. So with this one, the setup or the down swing would be across, and then we're gonna accelerate away. So it's helpful to just kind of pick the bell up, get your feet set. Your hips are going to go back when it goes across, and then you're going to snap your hips as it accelerates away. So we want to kind of turn the shoulder into the downswing. At the same time, we're going to rotate slightly through the obliques. We're going to get our hips back and really make sure that as we hinge and slightly rotate, we put it on the muscles and we don't have an arched or rounded lower back on these. So really take your time with these, load it up, accelerate across. So that is going to be each side. Onto your heavier kettlebell, alternating cleans. It's a little bit heavier, so if you want to do a no momentum to switch hands, feel free to do that. If you have the hand strength built up, you can do a mini swing, but each one we're going to get to a rack position, good hand position, get a good exhale, brace, and solidify a good stance at the top of each rack. Onto the light bell. Another one where you can hold by the horns or you can crush grip it, or we're going to step into a forward lunge, and then we're going to rotate to that hip of that stepping leg, unrotate, come back to center. Switch legs on each one. Heavy kettlebell, it's going to be in between your feet. We're going to get a good level change, hips are back, palms to the ground, jump your feet back, lock your body out with a good exhale. Inhale, hold on to the bell. Lift your shoulders, keep your lower back out of it. Upright row, back to the ground, squat thrust, and upright row. So good breathing, good movement, and level changes on those. For your lighter bell, number 9, rack it, get to a good squat. Inhale in, exhale up, push with the speed of the legs coming out of your squat to assist the shoulder thruster each side. And then the last one we're gonna do, with our heavy kettlebell, suitcase deadlift. Suitcase is going to be on the outside. Make sure we hinge, make sure we brace the unweighted side, power it up, set it back down and reset. So that'll be each side. So those are going to be our 10 exercises. Let's get a good mobility warm up in, and let's get some rounds in. Stand nice and tall, look up, look down, get your breathing going. And make sure we go the full range of motion with these. Side to side. Juggling tilts. Glides. Head circle. And switch direction. Shoulders, roll both same direction. And switch. And switch, add some alternation. Oh, lots of crunching and cracking today. And keep alternating and switch. Thoracic lifts. Glides. And we're going to swing our arms, don't let your elbows bend. Alternating cross. Palms on the ceiling, shoulder screws. And waist twisting, create it with your hips, follow it with your head and eyes. Lateral bends. Pelvic tilts forward and reverse. Hip hiking. And pelvic circles. Switch direction. Forward hinge, backward bends. Full squats. Cossacks. And hip flexor stretch. Add some rotation. Hamstring front leg. Other side hip flexor. Hamstring front leg. And stretch your quads out. And one knee extension. All right, let's do some workout rounds. All right, first exercise is a ribbon. Make sure we get good breathing. When the kettlebell goes around, eyes and ears, start with your lighter bell. Ready, set, and begin. Time. Heavier kettlebell, two-handed swing. Get 3, 2, and begin. And time. Lighter kettlebell. So we're going to squat, curl, and press. I'm going to hold on to the handle. Ready, set, and begin. Last sequence here. And time. Lunge hold row with that heavier kettlebell. Ready, set, and begin. Time, other side. Ready, set, big. Time. All right, halfway through for number 5, side swing. Nice and light. Each side, 30 seconds. Start it at your hip. Accelerate across and away. Control across. Hip snap and accelerate away. Time. Bring it to a stop. Bell in the other hand. Ready and begin. Load up across. Accelerate away. Time. Whew. All right, heavier bell, alternating clean. Either take it to the ground or swing it. In 3, 2, begin. And time. Light kettlebell. Forward lunge. Twist to the hip of the stepping leg at the bottom of the lunge. Ready, and begin. Last one. And time. Heavier kettlebell. Squat thrust with a power upright row. 3, 2, 1. Begin. One more, last one. And time. All right, 2 left. Lighter kettlebell, thruster. Good breathing. Ready, set, and begin. And time, other side. Ready, and go. And time. Last one of the round. Suitcase deadlift. So make sure we're getting a hinge with this. Getting parallel to the ground at the bottom. Ready, set, and begin. Time, last one of the round. Ready, and begin. time. End of the round. Take a breather. Let's hit those 3 or 4 more times.